May 28, 2025, I decided to try to make a 3D first-person game again. I tried it 3 years ago and I did quit, so we don't really talk about that. But I chose Unity because that's what I'm familiar with, and here's what I came up with so far. Before creating anything, I had to learn Unity and also learn how to code using C#. I watched this tutorial by CodeMonkey. I only finished the beginner part, which was 4 hours, but it was enough for me to understand basically simple scripts such as creating movements and such. And with my new acquired coding knowledge, I did make a capsule, which is a built-in 3D capsule-shaped collider made of two half spheres joined together by a cylinder. I hope that helps. Okay, but then I did make a move, so I understood how the WASD keys work and how Unity pre-programmed them so you can just reference them in your own scripts and then it will just work. And I also added jumping, which was the most complicated thing ever. I had to learn what velocity and gravity are in order to understand it, and yes, I forgot how they work, just shut up. Also, I knew I wanted to make a first-person game, so you need a camera in your head so you can look around with your player. So I added a camera, gave it some sensitivity, and it works. And also eventually added some basic movements such as crouching, sprinting. They're not really smooth, but they do exist, and I did code them myself, so that's pretty cool. But then I got lost a bit because I really didn't have an idea or a direction to go with this game. So I contacted ChatGPT, chatted with it, but then I came up with my own conclusion of making a horror/survival game. It is a unique idea. Actually, we'll start making devlogs about it, so make sure you stay tuned, I guess. Also, if you're gonna take anything from this video, make sure you actually create games or projects that are really small. Think of Flappy Bird or the Snake game. You're gonna learn much more faster than creating a big project like I'm doing and just take 6 to a year creating a game like this. And this is how my game looks so far. The idea of my game Seamless is essentially there is an object that's invisible and it's following you, it's throwing things at you, so there's no physical enemies, and you basically, your goal is just to escape the village. It's not the best idea. Obviously I still haven't finished the story, so obviously it sounds really bad. But yeah, it's just a learning experience, honestly. And let's play the game and show you guys what I did so far. So as you can see, you spawn in a house where you must escape it, and then you will go into the village. So obviously the door is locked. I added sound effects for the doors, the chest, the walking, the running, depending on the wood or grass. If I open this chest, this is empty, just so I can play around with things. And then if I go to the second chest, I find the key. And then when I jump down, I open the door. As you can see, then I go to the village. Don't mind the lighting, I just turned it off just so it was lagging for me for some reason. But I need to optimize the game. And then you go to the village where obviously you have to survive, eat food, craft things and things like that. So that's just the quick overview of the idea of the game. But I learned a lot of things in terms of movements, in terms of running, basically crouching, jumping, all of those things. By the way, I'm starting a new series, so if you have a game idea that is really cool and you don't want to build it yourself, feel free to actually comment your idea below and I'll actually build it and basically have like a series on your specific game. So let me know if you guys think this is a good idea or not. I'm just playing around with things, so yeah. So that's what I built so far within 2 weeks. It's buggy, it sucks, but it does work, and most importantly, I didn't quit this time. I really have a bad history of not sticking with things. Bye.